I'm Kari, Professor of Education, and I'm working at the Norwegian University of Science and Technology in Trondheim, Norway. There I have two main responsibilities. First of all, I'm head of the Norwegian Research School in Teacher Education, which is a unique enterprise, and I'm looking forward to share some of the information about NAFOL with you in Tampere. I'm also head of the department's doctorate program here, where they are all doing practice-oriented research into teacher education with schools, on teaching, on learning, etc. And what do I plan to talk about then in Tampere? About research-based teacher education. Mainly because I think we have to move beyond the rhetorics of what we talk about, politicians talk about, a research-based teacher education. What does it really mean? Teacher education is claimed by politicians in steering papers. We talk about it. It shall be research-based. However, it's a rather blurred construct. So I will frame my talk first in relation to what do I think teacher education is. It is not only initial teacher education, and here I'm borrowing my terminology, I think, from Ireland, where they talk about teacher education as initial teacher education, induction phase, and in-service phase. So teacher education becomes, in a way, a career-long education for teachers, and for me, also for teacher educators. The second thing I would like to talk about is that we have many types of teacher educators. Most commonly, we talk about university-based teacher educators. However, more and more teacher education is now being placed into schools. And there are people working as teachers, but also as teacher educators. And these are what we call school-based teacher educators. And when we are talking about research-based teacher education, we also have to include them as researchers and as teacher educators. So what I really intend to do is to unpack the concept research-based teacher education. And I would like to look at it also in relation to what is research-based and what is research informed. And I think these are two different things, which I will discuss further on. Another thing I like to discuss is who are the researchers? Are they students, school-based teacher educators, institutional-based teacher educators? Are we consumers of research, where we use other people's research in our reading lists and in our lectures? Or do we talk about our own research and integrate our own research with our own practice in teacher education? So, as you by now probably have guessed, that I will be talking quite a lot about what I call practice-oriented research. And that means that the kind of research that has relevance to practice, for practice, and it's done in and with the practice field. So, just to conclude, I think that my main claim in my talk will be that there's a need to develop a research culture in teacher education. And to do that, we have to go far beyond the rhetorics we too often find in the media, by politicians, and maybe also in our own discussions.